Not at all.
That's all right.
Oh, you mean that? So small.
Yeah.
I haven't selected it yet.
Haven't selected it.
And we go like this.
Share away.
There we go. Now we're huge.
Now we're big.
I
On
mean,
this
I'm fat.
98-inch TV.
I'm fat, but
TVs
whatever.
are so cheap. I'm amazed at how cheap they are. It might not be good, but you can get like a 75-inch TV right now for like $300.
Junk.
It's no good.
Junk.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's big. Quality's decent. Come on, why are you not showing up live?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
There we are. Let me share to the world. Let the world see us and mock us.
Boy, I got to get there. Hold on.
What? I shouldn't share?
No, I mean, I got to get there. I don't even, I'm not even.
Did you type your password in yet?
No, yeah, I did. Hold on.
Okay, good. That's usually the struggle.
No, I just
Betsy
have her.
always comes
Yeah,
up.
she does it.
Betsy comes in, puts the password in every week.
Well, she does passwords that are like this long.
Oh, she does? Does she have like a lot of different passwords too?
Yes.
Oh, really? Man, she's actually very responsible.
Yes.
I have like 2 or 3
I
passwords
know,
for
2 or
everything.
3, and Google remembers them all.
Yep, exactly.
I don't want to have to try.
I see sometimes they're like, your password could, your account
Yeah.
could be
Could be
a very
more.
common password. I'm like, well,
Yeah, that's all right.
whatever. I'll wait for somebody to hack me. And
Yep.
I'll change it,
That's when I'll change it, and then it'll be a long one, and I'll forget it.
and I'll be broke. They've stolen all the money.
Okay. There we go. Okay.
Best advertising group, fucking crazies. Emo kids suck. We actually have like 3 people that watch us from Emo Kids Suck.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah. The one, I'm not going to share who the person is that watches it, but
Well, you know him?
yeah, he just got out of jail
Huh.
for something weird.
That's what them emo kids do, I guess.
That's what the emo kids do.
Yeah.
Oh yes. God, it's freaking heat. It's freaking toasty. I don't know what they said.
Check out my new RC car.
Oh yeah, James Dean.
I know. Hold on. Yeah, do you want to exit? And yes.
Yes, James Dean. Show your. Oh,
Yeah, we're
okay.
good.
Whew. Okay. Yes.
This big. This is my RC car.
Look at his RC car.
It's tiny.
It's a 128th scale. I think it's called.
124th. Whoa, who's that?
Oh, 124th. I don't know.
It's gone.
It's Joey. I don't know. It looked like a Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
Yes, 124 scale. It goes how fast?
Right now it's.
He's got a new motor.
I think
coming
it's
for it,
like
too.
14 or 15 miles an hour.
Yeah, Big Joe. First comment.
I know. First comment.
Yes, he really likes the car.
Tiny.
He might race it. We're not really sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna race it.
I hope he races it. When's your big race?
June 28th.
Did you practice when you were there on Friday?
No, I didn't even. No. Well, they had a race sort of going on.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, I recorded half of it.
You recorded some of it?
Yeah,
What, you just with your phone? You just record? Why?
the race.
Right.
Yeah, the cars.
Why? Oh, just for your own enjoyment?
Yeah, they were cool.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
And,
like
no,
spying on the track and being like,
No, it
"Give us
wasn't-
an
wasn't-
insider."
no, it wasn't those cars. It
Oh,
was, They
okay.
were gas cars, and I totally forgot to push the record.
No, you were an old.
I was like,
you were an
yeah.
old. You were an old man.
I was watching, and then I pushed it to
Stop
stop it, and then the next video is just my phone walking.
You did a classic old person thing. At least you don't have your finger over the camera. Like,
No, I was watching it. I'm like, what the heck is going on? I walked by the tables. We walked by a bunch of cars.
how long were you recording for?
I must have recorded a minute of footage,
Okay, it wasn't like 8 minutes or something.
No.
You were just going.
just looking. Old man. Yeah, it was pretty funny though.
That's good. Was it? Oh no, it was today. That's the heat wave. They said they kept giving out warnings about how hot. I mean, it's hot today, but it's not like deathly hot.
No, but peak time. Can you imagine like 2:00
Yeah.
or outside working?
Oh, I know. That's all I was thinking of. I guess it's gonna be like
It's
that
gonna
till like
suck.
Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
It'll be wonderful.
They're calling for rain Friday and Saturday.
Freaking James.
Friday we're going to practice Friday.
He has a race he does every year, and it seems like, at least since I've known him, it rain
2 times.
Yeah, 2 times. And it's not an event that you want rain for.
No.
Not at all.
Stupid.
Got a
Oh,
drink?
yeah, I do. Mountain Dew so I can stay up really late.
Opa! It's like, what the magato?
And that.
Yes. I got my Calvin Klein shirt on. Guess how much it cost?
Yeet.
$2. I got a whole wardrobe of clothes at Plato's Closet for about, I think, like $16.
Getting boots?
No, I didn't get boots. They didn't have any there.
Got that gay T-shirt though.
Yeah, I got this sexy T-shirt.
Ugh.
Yeah, CK. This is good shit.
I probably shouldn't say that word. Huh?
Why not?
I don't know.
Might have. Oh yeah, never mind.
Sorry.
No, it's a happy shirt, right?
Happy shirt.
It's a happy shirt.
Happy shirt.
All right. So you said this is gay. Now,
See, now
Tell me-
you're saying it.
well, what I did could be considered that.
Uh-oh.
Freaking, you tell me, because I felt really awkward. But I got a long time ago. I got a gift certificate for
Oh no.
European Wax Center, where girls go to get waxed and
Yeah,
blah
I
blah
know
blah.
what they do.
Freaking, I didn't have anyone to give it to, so I was like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna go in there and get my eyebrows waxed. So I went in. I wanted to spend it. And it actually felt really good. I felt super weird because it was all hot chicks in there. And I'm just sitting there waiting, just staring like a creep. So yeah. And yeah. So yeah. So the question is that
No.
fruity? You don't think so?
No. I'd probably never.
I know.
do it.
I know. I thought about giving it to you and I was just going to record you.
I probably wouldn't have understood it. I'd be like, I'm here to get a wax.
Yeah. And they're like, all right.
They're like,
drop
drop your trowel. Like, oh, wait. It's not what I asked for.
So yeah, that was my question. Is it like, it's kind of like metrosexual,
Metro.
isn't it?
Yeah,
It's metro. But I don't think there's anything wrong with someone freaking like taking care of yourself.
No.
Is there anything wrong with
No,
it?
I can't not look at your eyebrows.
Yeah, you can. If you look close, you can see like where it's light. Where
I can see it on the TV.
No, you can tell. Score, maybe. I don't really know. But yeah, I felt very awkward in there.
Yeah, no,
Everyone was
would've.
looking at me, and the only other guy that was in there was a dude with blue hair, and he was getting nails put on that were about probably 3 inches long.
Did you make eye contact?
I did. And like he wasn't fooling anyone trying to be a girl because he was kind of trying, but it was an awful looking girl. So yeah, I was like, man, the only other, I was hoping there might be like a Jersey Shore looking guy,
Right.
But no, it was a freaking trans.
Yeah, no, I would never get my eyebrows waxed.
No, I didn't
Sorry.
think so.
This wouldn't, no.
What would okay? If you had the gift certificate and you couldn't give it away, would you just throw it out?
Yep.
The whole time I was thinking, I was like, I wonder what James would do with it. I was like, he'd probably just throw it out.
Yeah, if I'm not going to use it, and I couldn't give it to anybody, yeah, I'd get rid of it.
Right. I mean, I had nothing else to get waxed. I didn't want nails. They don't do massages there. So it was like the only thing I could think of.
No
was
happy
eyebrows.
endings.
No happy endings.
Ugh,
I wonder if that's a real thing.
I think it is.
Is it?
Oh, we got to shut this.
A very common thing?
I don't know if it's common, but I know it's real.
Yeah, but the lady, she was like, your eyebrows are very bad. Very bad. I was like, well, she goes, why do you have a mark there? I'm like, it's
You
a
didn't go,
scar.
Well, I'm not happy about it.
I'm not happy about it. Maybe you could take care of that for me. But yeah, so yeah, that was my homoerotic event of the week.
I don't like that you just said that.
Homoerotic?
It sounded so weird.
Did sound kind of weird. We can edit that out later on. So yeah, did James Dean do anything fun, exciting over the weekend? Did you build? Did you work on your brick guitar?
No.
God, I can't wait. I don't know if we told the people. James is painting a brick guitar for someone.
I didn't work on it. It was too hot yesterday. Or no, I was too busy yesterday.
Busy? What were you doing?
Grinding stump.
Oh, you brought home
I was
and
weed whacking. Yes.
you were weed whacking?
Yeah. Yeah.
Betsy didn't weed whack? I
No,
thought
she
does the
mowed.
lawn stuff. Oh, okay.
She mowed. I weed whacked.
I didn't think you ever weed whacked. Here.
and,
Couldn't
Yeah.
picture that.
uh-uh.
So you worked all day Saturday.
Yeah. And then we went and ate and
What'd you eat?
yeah, Jimmy John's.
Oh, Jimmy John's.
And
Okay.
I had the one spicy Italian thing.
Oh, yeah?
And they put way too many jalapenos on it. And I've been in the bathroom pretty much all day today.
Oh,
Yep. I was not happy about it.
that's what the world needs to hear.
Yeah. Well,
I was at,
sucks.
I was at the, yeah, I bet. Hopefully you can hold it for an hour.
Yeah,
I was down at the beach freaking metal detecting for the vast majority of the day yesterday.
yeah.
And I didn't find
You're
any
rich?
gold. Did not find any gold. Found some coins. But it's amazing how many people talk to you when you're down there doing that. Everyone's interested, especially little kids. And yeah, it was
One of
a
the
good
little
time.
kids that was interested was the kid that asked me if I was a police officer.
Yeah, James about carrying his gun. He got past a week or so. He got 3 people ask him about, and 2 of them asked if it was real.
Yeah. Is that a real pistol?
Who carries around a fake gun? Maybe it's a common thing.
I'm gonna try not to for sure.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah.
For my sake and Betsy's sake.
I don't think Betsy'd be happy about that if I
Nope.
pooped on the couch.
Not at all.
Yeah, I don't know who carries a fake gun,
I don't know.
and
I wonder how many people who carry it when they get robbed and they're like, I guess they think like their thought is like the sight of the gun is enough to scare somebody.
yeah, but dude, that is the worst thing to do.
It is because the other person,
Could have a real one.
right?
I told you about the person we know. What?
Yeah.
What?
Nothing. I was gonna ask a question about a gun.
Oh, the person that we know, and he came over and he pulled out his BB gun to show me,
Mm-hmm.
and he didn't know that I carried, and I pulled my real gun out. I was like, if you pulled that out and I pulled this out, who's going to win? When I pulled it out, he was like, oh,
He came to a realization that it wasn't a good idea.
no.
Wait, he carried a BB gun? Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
When you're carrying your gun and you're
A fake clock.
right, you're in the gun, you're carrying a gun, you got to go to the bathroom, you go into the stall, you drop trowel.
Yeah.
Where does your gun go? Does it stay good or does it like fall over?
Sometimes this is a tip.
I'll
And
tell
it
you
was a
what I
tip.
did.
What do you do?
I freaking took it out and I put it on the toilet paper holder thing.
Yeah, don't.
And I thought I'd forget it.
Right, don't.
That'd be a
Because
disaster.
that could happen. So, tip that was given to me by another guy who carried a gun before I carried a gun.
Tip of the week.
When you pull your pants down, you pull your underwear down, because you got to do that. Take your underwear and put it over your gun.
Huh. So that'll hold it up kind of. Oh, wow. That's actually a really. I don't think he wants to join on video.
Is he just like pushing buttons?
Yeah, I don't think he knows what he's doing. If we answered, he would. I don't think it would be like every older person
Yeah.
up real close. That's a good idea. Freaking take it and
Yeah.
put it. That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, you pants and your gun just flops there, but if you put you put it like through the leg hole or whatever and it just sticks it on.
That's a great idea. So I'm not the only one that it, like when you put down it like falls over.
No.
I didn't know if you had like I don't know
Nope.
better belt or better
No,
strength jeans.
I used to pull it out and set it.
Right.
And one day I was at Dick's Sporting Goods.
hmm
I think I was there. And I used to put it on the baby changing thing that was right there. So that was down and I set it down
Oh, that was inside the stall.
because I hadn't got that great piece of information about your underwear.
Right.
So it's sitting there and I'm just sitting there and this freaking kid just walks right into the stall, looked at me, looked at my gun, looked back at me, turned around and jetted.
Yeah, that's not a good look.
And I'm like, maybe I should learn a different way to do this.
That's a really good tip about the underwear and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Huh. The more you know. Did you see, or I sent you, freaking Luke bought a ghillie suit.
I know.
I don't know how much he paid.
He was on here for just a second.
Was he?
What's he going to do with that?
Well, his big plan is she's in Wilmington right now. So his fun plan
Oh,
is
gosh.
he has a work phone. He's going to have his Ray-Ban glasses on and their yard. They have a real big yard. They have a creek and then all woods on the other side. And he's going to put on his ghillie suit, hide in the woods, call Reagan and see if she can spot him. He just bought the thing that goes like on the gun or something. And then there's another thing that goes on your head and looks like bush or
Right.
something. I don't know. He's buying, and I asked him like why he does it, and like he's not like one of those crazy people who like the world's coming to an end or they're gonna take our guns. Like
Yet.
it's like he just said it's like a hobby for him. Like he just thinks it's entertaining, freaking buying guns.
That's fine.
He's bought I can't remember the name of the site. Is Luke on here?
I'm selling one.
Are you really?
Oh, I shouldn't say that.
He might be interested because he's trying to buy up everyone's stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Huh? Which one are you selling?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say that
Are we still alive for the moment?
for a moment.
Freaking, he's bought like goofy stuff. He bought like protein packs and stuff.
Prepper stuff.
Yeah. Then he made this whole video. He's warning everyone to buy stuff because if something does happen, he's not going to protect anyone. They're on their own, him and Reagan and their dog and cat and his hornet.
When that happens, I'll be out in the woods and I'll call him and be like, "Can you find me?"
That'd be a funny competition. Freaking you have your own made ghillie suit and he
Yeah.
has his, and so you could hide better.
Well, those ghillie suits do a good job if they're the right suit for the area.
Right. I don't know what his is. I don't know how much he paid for it. He's also buying because he got in contact with, I can't remember the name of the gun shop and the website. He says it's like the best deals, whatever. But like the guy's he talked to the owner. He's gonna start getting the guns at cost, which I guess is like sometimes like up to 40 to 50% cheaper.
Yeah, they're yeah.
But he's gonna try to get the 50 cal because that's like his big thing. He has to get a 50 cal for whatever reason. But he's also
Waste of money.
now he's looking into buy a flamethrower.
For what? Set the woods on fire?
You need to have fun with the ghillie suit and scare the shit out of people. It's smart of Luke's part. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's smart to have all the stuff he has. Yeah, I don't know why he's buying a flamethrower, but that's what I told him. He's got
Make a ghillie suit out of balin twine and ferns.
There you go. I don't know how much he paid, but he's been lucking out so much too. He was playing the card game War.
Yeah.
You can bet on it now, which is like crazy. And like yesterday, yeah, I don't know how you can bet on War. It's like the dumbest thing ever.
I don't even remember how to play it.
He was super drunk yesterday. He had $40 in his account. He just kept hitting buttons playing War. Like he didn't know what he was doing. And then he said like 20 minutes later, he had $680 in his account.
Wow, good
and he
for
cashed
him.
out. So that's the reason that he's buying all this crap, because he just keeps getting like free money,
I would lose all my money.
You'd lose it all? Why?
Yeah, flamethrower and PAs to melt snow in a driveway. I've seen that.
Oh, yeah?
What? Why what?
Why would you lose all your money?
Because I'm not good at that.
Not good at war?
Yeah, I'm not good at winning
Oh, not good at you have bad luck with it?
with gambling.
But yeah, I keep telling him like he has all the equipment, but the skill is pretty far down. Like he doesn't have the skill for it. But yeah, I don't know. He's bought a lot of stuff. He comes up here and maybe you can give him some pointers.
I can teach him how to shoot better.
Right. That's what he's got to learn how to do. Because I don't think he can shoot for shit right now. Don't believe so. But yes.
We got to wing this because he didn't bring the right stuff for his papers.
I didn't bring the right stuff. Well, the one subject, God, this freaking sun is so annoying.
I know.
The
I'm going to have to order. I was going to order one of these, but you know how much these freaking things are?
$29.99.
No. Try like $129.
No way.
Yeah, for that window, this thing is.
For
This
that?
was like $70 for that stupid thing.
Really?
I mean, don't get me wrong. It looks good. Look at it.
No, it looks nice and it's nice to pull down and stuff, but that's
freaking
crazy.
that window she looked at it was like $130, $140.
What a ripoff.
Yeah.
Well, the one subject was more James's, which was, I think, not responsibility, accountability?
No, responsibility.
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 That was-
What are you responsible for?
What?
What are you responsible for?
What am I responsible for?
Yeah, like what should the average?
Myself.
Yes, that's a given.
You have to start with yourself.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Like you're responsible for, you got a family.
Right.
Like I guess I'm responsible for my family too, but they're pretty freaking tiny. But you're responsible for freaking, there was nothing. Kate. Isn't good at. She talked about Kate.
Who's Cade?
Her fave is the AR-15. Ask Kate how far she can shoot. Oh yeah, it's Kate, it's her daughter. She's in one of those. I can't remember what it's called. What's the program she was into? Can't remember what it was called. It's not the military, but it's. Can't remember what it's called.
ROTC?
ROTC. Yeah, she was in that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's responsibility. Like you're responsible, obviously, for your family and yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. What about in public? What are you responsible for?
And that goes for love too. If you don't love yourself, you won't love everybody. Oh yes. I mean, I'm responsible for myself. I'm responsible for how I treat others.
Yeah.
I'm responsible for paying my bills, anything money wise.
You're responsible for other people?
No,
Yes, you
I
are.
don't think so. Wait, how?
If you carry a gun, you are.
Oh, well,
All of a sudden,
wait, what do you mean I'm
You
responsible for other
could
people?
be responsible. You could be in a situation where you have to choose to be to save someone's life. That makes you responsible. That makes you look at the world a little different.
Huh. Well, I haven't been carrying for that long. So I didn't quite think of that.
Yep.
But yeah, that's true. But besides that, I mean, I don't know. When you don't have a family or kids or anything, like, and you're not carrying a gun, like, I feel like you're mostly just responsible for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Like, I'm not responsible for your actions.
mm,
Am I? Am I?
not. You could be put in a situation that you would have to be.
Such as,
If I was going to get in a fight,
that's what I was about to say. That's true.
then you have kind of a responsibility to your friends
True.
to have their back.
Yeah, I mean, I did print out some things are my responsibility. Like one of the things, which is a big one, which most people don't do, is holding yourself accountable.
Yeah.
Freaking every jerk off out there, most of them freaking point fingers at everyone.
Oh, yeah.
They're not
absolutely.
accountable for any of their actions.
No. Because they don't want responsibility.
The other thing, control how you react to things.
Yeah, that's a big one. Sometimes I fail on.
Another one that people suck at, accept the consequences of your actions.
Yeah, didn't we do this one?
Oh, wait, this is responsibility. Did we do this?
No, this is accountability.
Oh, shit, I'm on responsibility.
Yeah.
Never mind. Damn it, this is responsibility too. Damn it, I printed
No,
out.
responsibility or accountability?
This is responsibility.
That's what we wanted.
Okay, all right, now that I'm...
You
Okay,
got
well,
the right paper now.
responsibility and accountability are kind of the same thing.
Very, very closely related.
Right. Such as, stop blaming.
Right.
Freaking, you're not one, you should take pride in it. You're not one to freaking blame, really, anyone else.
Tiffany says we raise the kids to be accountable for their F-ups.
Right. Or fuck-ups. Pass the buck, not cool.
Consequences of your actions, for sure. And there's good consequences and bad consequences. You get to choose which ones are which.
Wait, say that again?
There's consequences for your actions, good ones and bad ones. You get to choose which ones you get.
Yeah, true. Do you think being responsible is harder than not being responsible? I think being responsible is actually a challenge sometimes. I think it's easier to not be responsible. Just blow everything off,
Well, yeah,
right?
but it'll catch up to you.
It will catch up. That's what I tell all these young whippersnappers. Freaking all this, like, is a person on here? No, they're not on here. But like, I know someone who was doing like all this fraud with unemployment, and like they were employed, but they were still collecting unemployment for 2 years. And they're like, oh yeah, it's working out great. And then 2 years later, they got caught. And now, from now until they pay back the $10,000, like they're not getting a return on their taxes.
Mm-hmm.
It comes out of, and like that's one thing that I had to learn the hard way.
It'll
Like,
catch you.
oh yeah, big time. I freaking blew off, like, might not look super responsible now, but now compared to back in the day, like, oh my God, I'm totally different.
Still can't buy a pair of boots, so.
I hate it. Well, I can't do it. Yes, you're right. I got nothing else to say about it. I freaking go into stores all the time. I'm looking at boots. Like today, I was freaking looking. I was at they're not good boots for James, but it was like Shoe Carnival in the mall.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. They're not good boots, but I was looking at the boots and I was like, oh, that's a decent boot. And then I looked over and then there was a Van shoe. And I bought the Van shoe because it looks better. You can wear it more places. It's cool looking. It's hot. Freaking ladies like it. Any girl out there sees a guy walking with a boot, they're not going to be like, oh man, look at that. Yeah, this guy. He has boots on right now.
I do.
Yeah.
Boots.
Yeah, and they got little eyelashes on. That's all I think whenever I see those
Eyelashes? Well, they're not supposed to stick up like that. It's a kiltie is what it's called.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Does
anyway.
Betsy like your boots?
She does.
She does?
Yeah.
Does she really?
She likes my boots. They're nice boots.
She likes your boots,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Is there any other girls out there that like boots?
They all
Fun
like
guys.
boots. You just don't know it.
Maybe, yeah, I could get a whole different group of women probably to talk to if I started wearing boots.
Yep. Boots are the way to go.
They'd be like, I like your boots. They're not bad, honey.
See? Luke says go with the Irish
Get the boa Irish settlers.
settlers.
What's that?
I think
Boots?
it's Irish setter.
Oh, yeah, Luke. Is
I
it?
don't
I don't know. Read me and Tiff's comments. What are they saying?
We're trying.
Of course it is. Yes.
Similar consequences of your actions. One, it makes you just an a-hole
Put it
if you've put it on someone else.
no worries, but that makes you this. Something. My mom freaking.
Your mom's pushy.
She messaged me after so many of these, and freaking she goes, you gotta start reading. You'd have more viewers if people would stay tuned in longer if you read the comments.
All right, so we read all the comments and we don't even get to talk.
Right, we're just gonna read the comments the whole time. Freaking, I go, well, James is responsible for
Luke's drunk.
What do you say?
I love boots. The dirtier, the better.
Well, this is news. I didn't know you were a boot fan. So I could be getting 60s women.
Yeah, no. That would depend on the boot, I think.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no, I get boots are good for work and stuff and blah, blah, blah. And since I started wearing boots that James gave me, I really do enjoy them. See? And the biggest thing I noticed, I thought they were going to be too heavy, and they're really not heavy.
I know. You don't believe anything I say.
I believe a lot of things.
Like what?
Freaking carrying a knife's good. Having a gun is a big responsibility.
Carrying a knife's good. Still isn't fixed.
Carrying a knife's good. Yeah, still not fixed. But no, I take a lot of your advice. Sometimes I might not just tell you every time, like, hey, James, guess what? You gave me a great idea and I'm using it. But I do a lot of stuff you do. Even like I notice when I'm talking to people, like I'm trying to think of how to word this. Like,
so it doesn't sound terrible.
Not that so it doesn't sound terrible. It's like, instead of like, I used to always just be like,
she said Luke's drunk. Luke said accurate.
He's trash.
Yeah,
Reagan's out of town. I think he's been drinking all weekend.
Do you see him? He's like moving his ghillie suit to take a drink right now.
He's sitting on the couch.
He's sitting in the woods watching us on his phone.
In his ghillie suit.
Oh wait, jeez.
Hey, here now, you got us. You go so fast. We old people are commenting on something 2 minutes ago.
She's talking about the delay.
Something else. I think you might want to consider a senior hour, and you all show up, and you go a little bit slow.
A senior hour.
By the time we get the text out.
Oh gosh, there's
guys
more.
Moved on, I'm guessing 3 different subjects, and then.
Well, I can't help it if you can't keep up with the ADHD.
Yeah, we have ADHD. We don't freaking stay on one subject for too long, as you can see. No, we're mentally, we're not able to. Our heads are so fucked up that we have to just keep moving along.
Luke's laughing. I bet, because we hit it on the head.
When she was on here, we were all over the place. We
I know.
About penis shots.
I know.
We talk about music.
Glory holes. I think you were born through a glory hole.
Yeah,
not sure.
Yeah, I think I was born through a glory. Nancy on here. Oof.
Tiffany says she's imagining Luke doing that right now too.
Take your Adderall. Yeah, Adderall. The weird thing with
I'm trying to get him off of that.
What? I'm not on Adderall.
Well, whatever you're on.
I'm on a thing for depression, not Adderall.
Trying to get him off that one.
He's trying to get me off. He says his big thing is
he won't listen.
Drive a car.
No hands.
Oh yeah, move hands.
Hands
jerk
off. Well, that's just
that's what he told me. He said, Austin, if you jerk off more, you'll be less depressed. I was like, well, there might be some truth to that. I did try it. I'll be honest. And it kind of.
Oh, there we go. This one's down the tubes.
No.
We went from Adderall to. And we're done.
And we're shut down.
Yep, here we go.
Anyways, the thing about responsibility.
Yeah.
Shift your mindset. Freaking, you got to embrace accountability.
Yeah, shift your mindset.
Set goals and take action. Do you
More
set
stuff
any goals for yourself?
So ADHD.
You don't come across as a goal guy.
ADHD. If I have a goal, let's see. If I have a deadline, if someone else gives me a deadline, it's great. If I give me a deadline,
no, it sucks. James is, I wish that's the thing with people that you do work for, like they don't know about that, do they? It's almost like a hidden little life hack with James. Be like, give him a deadline and it'll be done by that.
Mm-hmm.
Versus, yeah, get to it when you can. James like, all right, well, 3 years later.
You told me.
Right. But yes. Do you learn from your mistakes?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Pretty quickly.
How do you think I know to put the grinder down, the grinding wheel for the stump grinder down so it doesn't flip over?
Right. I did not do that. We have a big grinder that goes on a skid steer, and I was in a hurry that day. And I did believe you, but I just didn't think that. I thought I could do it better. I thought I'd be more agile and gentle with it.
Right.
And the freaking sump grinder, I went to hook it up and it was like, freaking 500-pound machine or whatever.
Yeah, nope. Got to put that thing down or it will flip right on over.
I will not do it again. So I guess I'll learn from my
Learn
mistake.
from your mistakes.
No, I learned from my mistakes pretty well. Overall, not bad. Identify what needs changing. I have not been super good at that.
I identified it.
Be proactive. Are you proactive at all? Don't wait for things to happen to you. You're more something happens, then you fix it, aren't you? Or not?
Yeah.
Especially like on a car. Like if you notice something, it'll probably break in like 5,000 miles. You'll wait till it's broken. No?
I mean, it all depends on the situation.
Right.
Just like my ABS light is on. I know what the problem is. It's a $12 part. And I know it's kind of a little bit of an involved fix, but I don't need it.
Really?
It's not something that's going to make a big deal. It's my ABS brakes and I know how to drive, so I don't.
Well, but like for me, this weekend, the shock things that go in the rear hatch that keep it up.
Your struts.
Yeah, I replaced those. It works without them. Is that like something that you'd let go for?
What do you mean
forever?
It works without them?
Like you can hold it up.
No, I wouldn't want to hold that up.
You want it?
No,
that's something you'd fix right away?
That would be.
Takes
Takes a lot to move from your mistake sometimes. I had a habit of forgetting to tighten the lug nuts on my tires after. Well,
wait, how do you
forget to tighten your lug nuts?
Yeah, I thought when you're changing a tire, like you're like,
Don't you have to put them on?
Right, that he
Or you
just
just
do like
like-
halfway, like, it's good enough.
Finger tight. It looks good.
I forgot Luke flipped his truck.
Did he really flip his truck because he forgot to tighten his lug
Oh
nuts?
yeah, I think his wheel came off completely, and he like literally, I can't remember if it flipped forward or if it like rolled and flipped sideways. I forgot all about that. I don't think he got hurt at all either. I tighten him as much as I need to before.
So your brother's ADHD too.
Yes, yeah, he's a little bit of ADHD. I don't know if he's as bad as me. He's more like you in a sense, like just laid back and like not really worried about stuff. Where I worry about everything. And you don't worry because you claim it's the biggest waste of time.
It is a waste of time.
It is a waste of time. It's freaking hard not to worry though.
Just challenging. Make it happen.
Right.
I'd help.
You would help.
You don't want my help.
I listen to your help all the time.
Yeah, but you don't tell me about it, so I don't know.
Right. Why do I gotta tell you everything?
Well, I mean, if it works.
All right. I'll start sharing with you more. I'm always the one asking questions.
You took our next short advice. That worked.
I did. I absolutely did. That was a great idea. Yeah. No.
We're going to save that for a short, though.
Right. It's a really good
keep them
short.
guessing.
Yeah. It's a really good short, and it has to do with the human body.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say. We got to start doing some more shorts.
I know.
People liked our shorts,
I know.
especially on TikTok.
TikTok got... I thought Facebook was getting more views than TikTok.
I think TikTok got more comments or something.
TikTok got more comments because some idiots don't know how to shut their mouths.
Right. Freaking TikTok people.
And they're all... never mind.
Right. They were blowing up, or everyone's. So I'll kind of this real quick. ADHD. All right. Trump bombed Iran.
Yes, he did.
Is it a good idea, bad idea, or you
no
don't
idea.
care?
I'm not a military general.
Probably don't care. Freaking, I was talking about with Luke. Why is it that...
What is your brother talking about? He has a gift to send me.
I have a gift to St. James. I need his address. I know nothing about that.
Oh, gosh.
You nervous? Maybe it's a 22 LR. Like
I don't know what
Dave
to
Hall's other
expect
friend.
from him.
Maybe a Gillies.
Yeah, who knows?
You and him out in the woods and Gillies.
Ay.
Oh, that'd be hilarious. But I don't know if it was smart of Trump to freaking bomb freaking Iraq. I don't know
Iran.
why we got involved.
Iran.
Or excuse me, Iran. Iraq was
Do you
The
know a
other
long
time.
time ago? What's her face?
Hillary.
Yeah, did you see it?
No, I just guessed.
She was like, bomb Iran if they mess with us.
Oh, yeah?
Obliterate them. Blah, blah, blah.
But we didn't.
Well, they didn't mess with us.
This was if we,
Long
we
time
didn't have
ago.
any beef with them at all.
Or no, it was if they were going to... if they were going to attack Israel. She was like, if they attack Israel, they're done. Now Trump says it, and everybody's like,
I don't know. I mean, I think that's one of the biggest issues with the U.S. is that they have to kind of put their foot into everything around the world. I don't think they have to.
No, they don't have to. Hey, Justin, my cousin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, the U.S. sticks their foot in every freaking thing for whatever reason.
I mean, it seems like they do, but again, I don't know if we get the full picture anyway.
It's like we're responsible for everyone else.
Yeah, but so everybody else is in everybody else's business too.
Not really, not like us.
No, not that we don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't make big
It's
news.
gotta be. Well, not over here. It doesn't.
Canada doesn't sound like they do anything.
Well, Canada, didn't they help us in some war or something?
Really?
Yeah, Canada helped us somewhere.
God.
I forget.
Freaking.
What's up, Justin?
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know if it was a good idea for him to bomb them. And my thing is,
I don't know if it was a bad idea either, though.
True. I mean, only time will tell, but I think it can only do
Justin
more harm
think?
than good.
We were negotiating. Israel attacked Iran. We were negotiating. I think he pays more attention to that stuff than I do.
He probably pays a ton more attention. I don't pay much
too busy
attention at all.
building a bike.
Yeah, you're too manly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to bomb me. That's all I worry about.
Is he a Trump guy or no?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Then the Israel government said something like there's going to be consequences.
I know you started it. We're going to finish it. It's like what I said to in 5th grade about fights. You started, I'll finish it.
It's going to.
Justin says it was a bad idea.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah, it might be.
I agree. I don't know why I agree, but I agree.
I don't agree or disagree. I would wait. I'll do my normal thing and wait for the outcome to see what happens.
Put it this way. It's just another big reason for everyone to go, say you vote for Trump. Yeah, look at it.
Yeah.
There's World War III, which everyone keeps bringing up.
So what if he bombed them and then they're like, well, he was serious. Let's do what he asks us and everything's cool.
True, but what was he asking?
Then was it about? I don't know. I'm just saying.
I think he did it because there was no ceasefire or attacking with Israel. I think.
I don't know.
I don't think he had beef with us.
Who? Israel?
No, I don't think Iran had beef with the U.S.
Or that's what I meant. Iran.
Tehran. So yeah, I don't know. Gabbard testified in March they were not anywhere close to a nuke.
Yeah, but what about the other people that said they were close? They were like 80%.
Well, I know. See, I get Iran, Iraq. I guess there was a difference, but
do we want them to have a nuke?
I mean, remember when Bush 9/11 happened? They went in for weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, there was none
but
there.
That's what I don't get. Yeah, I know, freaking a doofus. But why is it that some countries can have nuclear weapons and others can't?
I don't know.
That's what I wonder. That's what keeps me up at night.
Nah, it doesn't keep me up at night.
It doesn't really keep me up either. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't get why if they have nuclear weapons, we're like, oh, nope, can't have that.
Maybe we don't want them to use them.
We're the only ones who ever used them.
You worked.
I must say it did work. It did work.
It did work.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't we not want to be part of that?
What, nuking?
No, that wasn't that.
It was after Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, right. It was after Pearl Harbor because Pearl Harbor, we were just like, cool, nice sunny day.
Yeah, we're like, it's
where are these
beautiful
planes
out.
coming in? And
Ben Affleck was having a great day, and he had his girl, and then he had to go off to war.
Luke, that's why we all gotta have ghillie suits. I'm telling you, I'll make my own ghillie suit, Luke. She is the head of the unit. She testified under oath. Yeah.
How much does that really mean when it testifies under oath?
People lie no matter what.
Right. Like, I think that's all bullshit with putting your hand on the Bible, because most of those people, I don't believe, care about God at all.
Well,
you swore on the Bible. Wooga, wooga, wooga.
That's they have a big responsibility. They're not owning up to their responsibility.
Right. And they're responsible with the man upstairs.
Right.
Right. The big man.
Yeah. If you don't believe in him, at least.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think it was a bad idea, but only time will tell.
That's why I say I don't know if it's bad or good. We'll just wait and see.
You'll care if we get bombed here.
Yeah, that would kind of upset me.
That would annoy you a bit. You'll be outside with your little mini RC car.
I know. What's that noise?
You're like, oh, come on.
Then I'll just like duck and cover. I'll have a desk. I'll stick my head under a desk.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll save you.
That saved millions of children.
Yeah.
Luke will be outside in his ghillie suit. Did you hear that the former Russian president said that Russia would consider giving Iran a warhead? China is the #1 purchaser of Iranian oil. Huh.
See, I don't know any of that.
Me neither. I'm just going to take his word that he's right.
Yeah, he's probably right.
They should make you swear on someone you love or something instead of the Bible. Yeah, that might have a better
You should
effect.
take your kid and say, we're going to cut it in half if you don't tell the truth.
I never understood why that means. If you say, I swear on my mom's life, and then you lie, what happens?
That's just to show how serious you are.
I know, but doesn't make anything any different, right?
I don't know. Maybe in the old days when they lied, they went and shot their mom.
Maybe, but now we're in 2025.
You can't do that.
And there's no Hitler, there's no Nazis.
Right, you can't do that.
Or according to that one guy, there's still Nazis. Freaking Elon Musk is a Nazi.
Yeah, I don't
According to
believe
that maniac. Freaking, but it always made me laugh because me and Luke growing up, whenever we swear, we either go, I swear on Jehovah or I swear on my mom's life. And that's like, you can say anything and you're not lying. That was the big thing. But if you say like, I swear to God, it was like, you can toss many lies in there. But that always cracked me up. Like if you swear on someone's life, like so if you swear on someone's life and you're lying, what's the belief that that person will die?
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know.
We totally just went ADHD.
Yeah, we went all
whatever.
Whatever. All right. You want to get to our other topic? What were we talking about?
What was our other topic?
Responsibility, accountability. What the fuck was the other one?
I don't know. That's
It was a topic
movie review?
No, we'll get to that in a second.
Ugh.
No, what was the other thing we were talking about? Fuck. Responsibility.
No.
It was one that was.
Did I put it in the title?
God damn it. What the fuck? Responsibility, bombs. Responsibility. Oh, forgiveness.
Oh, forgiveness. Yeah, forgiveness. Oh yeah, forgiveness. I didn't put that one in. My bad. God damn it. I know. Slacker.
Right. Freaking. So forgiveness.
Forgiveness. Big,
James Dean believes, and the Bible believes that you should forgive.
No, the Bible doesn't
everyone.
Believe.
The Bible
says.
believes in it. They go, we think.
Yeah, the Bible. If the Bible starts talking to you, you have issues.
Yeah, you're a psychopath. But yeah, so you should forgive everyone.
Yeah.
Someone slaughtered your family, and you have to forgive them.
Should forgive them. I forgot I was supposed to look this up.
Yeah, you're the Bible.
I know.
You're the Bible thumper.
Well, the Bible.
On the show.
Yeah, right. The Bible does say that you're not supposed to hold grudges. If you don't forgive someone, you're holding a grudge. And if you're holding a grudge, then you yourself are going to be judged differently. Something like that.
Yeah,
God doesn't hear your prayers or something weird. I don't know.
I get something with God.
Yeah, it's really bad to hold a grudge. So
yeah,
God says forgive.
But you're not saying it wouldn't be hard. It wouldn't not be hard.
No, it would be absolutely hard.
Someone slaughtered your family. It would be very challenging.
It might take me a long time. Now, just because you forgive someone doesn't mean that they should pay for their actions and have consequences.
And like you said, you don't have to be friendly or anything.
You don't have to be friends with them. You have to the Bible says, do all things in love the neighbor as yourself. So you have to be nice to people, but that doesn't mean I have to hang out with them.
But you have to be nice to them when you see them.
Yeah, you're not supposed to be a jerk.
And you have to love him.
Yeah, but you don't need to see him like a long time. You can
in the courtroom.
Hey, see you later.
Right. And you have to love them too?
Well, you have to do things in love and show love. Godly love.
So do you have to love them like as a brother?
Yeah, something like that. No, but you don't. Okay, so I think you're missing the point. You don't have to be. Right. Yeah. You
give them the credit where it's due when you learn something.
You don't have to ever do anything with that person. Right. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be around. You don't have to put yourselves in situations where like you're going to be taken advantage of, or you're going to be put down, or you're going to be like this. But if that person needed help on the side of the road, you're supposed to help them on the side of the road.
You help your family's murderer?
Well, no, hopefully he gets the death penalty and goes up or down, one or the other.
There's one. Okay. You know someone did something horrible to your family.
Yes.
They went to court for it.
Yes.
They got off scot-free. And you know they did it. You saw it or whatever. Then you still forgive? Well, even though the law didn't deal with it?
If you know they did it and you saw them do it, they're not getting away.
Well, somehow they get away in Austin's magical world.
In Austin's magical world.
Is there any example where you don't have to forgive someone or don't have to love someone?
No.
Do you have to love the devil?
No, that's that.
Do you? You said everyone.
Well,
I love the devil.
I can't honestly answer that.
I'm curious what, if anything. I mean, if it says everyone,
I'll research it,
I'm curious what it says about that.
but I don't think that.
Hopefully, you don't have to love him.
I don't know if he was sitting in here. Or you're supposed to cast him out.
Would we have him on if he was sitting in here?
I wouldn't.
I'd have him on.
I know you would.
It would be super interesting. Imagine the questions you could ask the devil.
I don't want to ask the devil anything.
He knows all.
I'd rather ask God questions.
Well,
He knows more.
That would be sweet if we could have the devil and God on at the same time.
Just give him gloves.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. The forgiveness thing, that's a challenging thing for me. It gets easier, I think, the older you get, kind of, because you start realizing a lot of things aren't a huge deal. Like
Even though they're not a huge deal, you're still not supposed to hold grudges.
Yeah, but have you ever held a grudge?
Of course.
Ever? You have? Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
I've since not, and I don't.
Right.
But there are people that I will not be around on purpose. I will not put myself in situations where I'm going to be around them. And if they're somewhere where I'm going to be and I didn't know, I will actively try to avoid them.
You will avoid them.
Yeah, because I don't want to put myself in a situation where I have to put myself in a compromising position where I might be holding a grudge or I don't want to do that.
I think so. Do you think it's a challenging thing to forgive sometimes?
Absolutely it is.
It is challenging. Okay.
Absolutely.
Because the way you're putting it, it seemed almost like you're just like, I forgive you.
No.
And you don't have to do it immediately. You can do it over time. Right?
Well, I don't think
like at the end of your life.
Yeah. Well, right. Yeah.
I forgive everyone.
I forgive everyone. No, I think it's something you have to actively work at, and you have to make a choice to forgive people the wrong. I mean, just like in the Bible, the prayer, "Our Father who art in heaven," blah 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 blah.
Hallowed be thy name, kingdom come, will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass.
Right there, forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us.
Right, we say it at every AA meeting.
Right, you do?
Yeah,
that's weird.
But okay. At the end, for whatever reason, and everyone does like a chant because they've said it so time.
You got that funny lotion on again?
No, I put a Cologne on. What, you kind of like it?
Yeah.
You and that kind of stuff?
No.
I don't think so. He's going to punch me in a second.
Put on some toilet spray.
Toilet spray?
Yeah. You do a toilet.
Oh, the freaking, you're speaking French.
Yeah. Toilet spray.
Oh, yes. So, yeah, I think that's something everyone's got to kind of work on throughout life is forgiving. It is not easy to forgive some people. Some people suck.
The devil is the father of the law and will soon be destroyed completely. Reign of Jesus, 1,000 years.
Devil is the father of the law. Father of the law.
Father of the law?
Father of the law. Is he
what
talking
book's
about?
He reading?
Is he talking about law like the bad stuff's going on?
Or is he saying? Is that supposed to say lies? Because he's the father of lies.
Yes, he is. He's a father to many. Huh. Would he ever come on?
Who? Father of lies?
No, father of lies. We can never get him.
That's your brother. Or wait, who's that? Oh, that's your dad.
My dad. Oh, I thought it was Justin. Oh, okay. Devil. Yeah, he's actually kind of knowledgeable about biblical stuff.
Father of the law or the lies?
I don't know. It's going to take him a long time to freaking type that. Yeah. I think he started typing that about 20 minutes ago.
2 hours later.
Yes. Yeah. And I thought, would your cousin Justin ever come on?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know him at all, but yes.
He's smart.
Is it? Yeah, he seems like he's pretty knowledgeable, especially with current event stuff.
I'm not. I don't like current events. They're all
me neither.
Draining and depressing. And I see it on Facebook, and then I read the comments, and people are just arguing with each other, and they look retarded. And
right.
It just bothers me.
Everyone's arguing
over nothing. They don't even know what they're arguing over half the time. I'm no better, so I don't even join. But
that's what I was talking about with Luke yesterday. How everyone seems like, I don't know if it was like this when you were younger, but everyone seems like only concerned with themselves. Like if you're talking with someone, they just talk about themselves. They never try to show interest in you or somebody else.
Yeah, no, that happens a lot. Did you know that's a trait of ADHD people?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because I'm the polar opposite of that.
Well,
I never talk about myself.
No, and it's not talking about yourself. You will relate part of their story with a similar story.
Right.
So they think you're trying to hijack the conversation.
Right.
You're really not. You're explaining how you understand, but you understand it through your own eyes. And this is why I understand. But people don't understand that part.
Right. It's like talking about, I caught this fish. Like, oh, this one time I was fishing. I
Yes.
caught da-da-da-da-da. It's like, okay.
Right.
Freaking,
And they think you're trying to hijack, but you're really
they're not? Really?
ADHD people, that's how they relate
Oh,
to
ADHD.
your. Yeah. That's how they
Okay.
relate to, like, if I was like, oh, I made a motorcycle. And then all of a sudden they're like, yeah, I made a motorcycle too. That's
Okay.
them relating my story and showing that they were listening
Mm.
and relating. But it's
Huh.
an ADHD thing. But anyway.
Freaking so many things are ADHD.
Yeah.
All right. You want to get to the review of the best movie ever made?
It's not the best movie ever.
I
You
watched-
tell me why you like it.
I like it because it's thought provoking. There's a lot of detail that I like any movie where you can watch it 3 or 4 times and there's more stuff you notice. I like the music in it. The story was,
Music wasn't
Was
bad.
all
in
right.
that one.
yeah. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. I like the symbolism of stuff.
Oh, that's symbolism.
I like Jordan. It's like you hate Quentin Tarantino. I love Quentin Tarantino.
There's
don't like
some
Jordan
that I
Peele?
like though. So far,
Couple.
Jordan Peele is batting 1
Oh, for
million.
0 for 2?
0 for 2.
You didn't see his first one, right?
Get Out.
Yeah.
Not watching it.
That's what everyone says is his best movie.
Yeah, probably not watching
I actually
it.
did the order of them. It was worse than middle, and they say Get Out's the best one.
Ugh.
But if you didn't like these 2 movies, you probably wouldn't like his.
No, I know I won't like it.
So Get Out, yeah, I've seen it I've seen it a ton of times. Like I said, I was looking up stuff about it.
You didn't find anything wrong with that movie.
Oh yeah, no, there's definitely things that are wrong with it. Things that are
Right.
goofy, things that are not possible, I guess you could say.
Right. Oh, like fantasy movies.
Right.
You like that movie, but you don't like fantasy movies.
Because this
Fantasy movies are more plausible than that Us movie
This
ever
is-
would have been.
it could happen. There could be a
What?
government experiment where
Yeah, a
people
failed government experiment
Right.
that these retarded tethered people all of a sudden figured out how to feed and raise bunnies, but they can't walk down the hall because they can't even talk.
Well, that's all it was there. They know they got to eat, and there's rabbits down there.
Yeah, and who's going to take care of the rabbits? Where do they get the food?
No one knows.
Exactly.
That's thinking too deep into this.
No.
Your big thought was where are the rabbits going to eat?
No, my big thought was, how did that other girl lose her speech?
Who? Oh, the girl who came out?
Yeah, what?
Because she was a tether.
No, the girl that
Who?
went back in when they switched places in the beginning.
Right. Because she stopped learning at age 7 or whatever, and she's been in there for 30 some years.
You didn't know how to talk at age 7?
Well, you freaking lose it when you're around other people you can't communicate with.
No, shut up.
It's so simple.
How come she didn't just walk out?
She could because she was controlled by the other person. When she walked out, she walked back in. She couldn't follow
So they
her.
just traded places.
It was by
instantly.
chance. That's what they said. They
That
said
was such
they said it was God.
bull
And you
crap.
believe in God, don't you?
Yeah, but that movie sucked.
Oh, it was so good. The
Who fed-
symbolism.
Yeah, right. Okay. What happens when these people underground move? Where the tethereds go?
Well, they're just doing the same movement that they're doing. Who knows?
Right.
I mean, there's thousands of miles of tunnels under there.
Right.
Did you
so
see
what
when-
happens when I move to China?
Then they move to China.
How are they
Or
gonna?
they hit probably a brick wall. Actually, no,
Yeah.
you can't move to China because it's all freaking in the U.S.
Yeah, right. So they can't leave. Nobody can leave the U.S.
I guess
Then
not.
they came out and killed everybody and they did Hands Across America.
Well, that was the thing because it happened in the 80s. It was a big thing. That's why the
No,
girl,
it was-
the little girl who went under there, when she went under there, the big event going on was Hands Across America. So that's why when she went under there and she started a movement, that's the only thing she knew of. So when she came out, that was the big plan.
Right.
She was a kid.
That was dumb.
And the scissors.
The scissors. It's to symbolize the cutting off of the tether.
Right. Oh,
Boo.
it was so good.
And then they wore one glove on one hand to symbolize Michael Jackson or Freddy Krueger gloves.
Yeah,
'cause
they
of
said
color.
it was a tribute to
Yeah,
freaking Freddy Krueger.
Stupid tribute.
Any movie that causes a discussion and when there's thousands of videos explaining it is a good movie.
There's thousands of videos you can probably find explaining the Dark Crystal too, but
No one's seen The Dark Crystal.
I've seen it. I
Is that
bet you
what you're
people on
picking?
here have seen the Dark
I
Crystal.
guarantee who's on here. I guarantee nobody on right now has seen The Dark Crystal.
Luke says,
Maybe
I know
Tiff.
why James don't like it. Yeah, because it sucked.
Because he's got no imagination.
I got tons of imagination.
He can barely, he can't.
It wasn't logical.
How is any fantasy movie logical?
It's logical within the realm.
Yeah, within the realm of
Right.
make believe.
Exactly.
No one wants to
Okay,
make
you know what would have made this better? Is
What?
if the tethered
If there was
were
no black people in it?
no. No, that doesn't make any sense at all.
Thought that's what you were going with.
No. No, you know what would have made this better? Is if the tethered were in a different dimension.
Oh, no, not a different dimension. That's too far out there.
A dimension like on Earth, where it was a opposite type of realm,
I know why.
and they
you're
like
saying that.
came through window or mirrors or something. Because then it would have been more plausible than they were an underground failed experiment. These people that can't even talk,
They can't talk.
they know how to breed
Yeah, they know how to breed.
with
Because the other people up top, they're imitating them.
right,
So anything they can do up there, they can pretty much do, just uneducated.
right, okay.
Right.
Which one of these people up here were feeding and taking care of millions of rabbits?
I don't know, probably the first scene where they had all the rabbits.
Right, who was taking care of them up here?
Nobody. A farmer.
No,
Wherever you buy a rabbit. James Dean's thinking way too deeply into this.
I don't go to Rotten Tomatoes or the other one.
He doesn't even know about IMDb. He's a Rotten Tomatoes guy,
I am not.
which is the worst. Well,
But, no, yeah, okay, they know how to breed, but who's gonna feed them?
who's going to feed the rabbits?
Yeah, which one of them idiots was smart enough to grow grain underground? Where do they get their oxygen? This is so full of crap.
I think no one knows the answer to that because no one cares about it.
It was a terrible.
You're the only
movie.
one thinking about the breeding of rabbits.
They couldn't have lived.
The rabbits?
They would have never. Okay, the failed government experiment
Yes, it
kept
cost.
all the electricity on.
No one knows. Sure, why not?
Yeah, whatever. They
They gotta help
They
freaking the people.
They would have killed them all.
No, they freaking helped because it was still controlling and it was a failed experiment. It
failed
cost,
experiment.
it cost the taxpayers a lot of money, so they had to freaking keep it going kind of just a little bit.
Yeah, whatever. No, it's a stupid movie.
There was so many Easter eggs in it. Like, oh, I was watching all the freaking explanation videos today on stuff, like still stuff that I freaking missed, and it was just, it's amazing.
Terrible.
It's a movie that makes you think. It has an ending
It
that
wasn't
you're not
that hard to
sure
figure
what
that
happened.
It wasn't that hard to figure out.
Right. If you were smart, you'd be able to tell right in the beginning when they were playing. I got 5 on it, and the lady was going, "Yeah, bob your head to the beat," and she was not going with the beat because she was a tether.
Who was the tether?
The main black lady, not Red. I can't remember her name.
What, when they
The
switched?
mom. No, you remember when they were going to their vacation spot and the song "I Got 5 on It"?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she turned around, she looked at her kid, and she was like, "Get in the mood, bob your head to the
Oh,
beat."
I was listening to the soundtrack to that, and none of them were really on cue, but whatever.
Well, that was the whole thing, is that like she wasn't with it because, and then the other point when she's like, "I'm not a big talker."
I know,
She
and
was a
then
tether.
underground when they danced, the girl,
ballet.
yeah,
Yes.
ballet. So, okay. She lost her ability to speak because she was 7, but she totally kept her fluidness of dance.
Right, because the one up there was doing it, so she kind of got into it.
Right. Yep. The one up there was speaking too.
Well,
She learned how to speak.
there was no one to speak to down there. How do you learn how to speak?
The other one learned how to speak.
They learned how to grunt. Yeah, she learned how to speak. She was around people speaking.
Yeah, right.
This is very simple, James. Dude.
It's not. It sucked.
No, this is very simple. No. So for the record, it's a really good movie.
The only thing I don't like about Jordan Peele is he hates white people. He tries to make whites look so bad in the movies. Other than that, incredible director.
Yeah,
He sucks.
He's a black director, and yeah, he does. He can't, especially
I don't even
Get
care
Out.
about that.
What?
Black, white. Who cares if it's different to see black people in a horror movie like that. Because typically it's white people like Freddy Krueger killing people, Jason,
Right.
all that. But whatever. I just think it could have been a better movie.
You wanted to be another dimension.
I want it to be more logical.
Oh, you and logic.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
so funny you say that because you watch the most illogical movies, but in that realm or whatever.
Yeah, what's illogical about Lord of the
Dark
Rings?
Crystal, Lord of the Rings? Oh, I don't know. There's midgets rolling the earth. There's a volcano. There's a dragon.
There's no midgets on this earth.
Not like it is there. They don't carry rings around and try to toss shit in a volcano.
It was magic.
Yeah, magic. Not a card trick magic, magic of
It was real magic.
Yeah, involving the devil.
Right. What? Wasn't it the devil?
Probably.
No, it wasn't the
Probably
devil.
has to do with the devil.
I don't need more dragons. I got plenty of dragons. Look,
Oh shit, there's Siri. What? James needed more dragons. Yes, if there was a dragon in us, James would have been like, it was the best thing I've ever seen.
no,
It
as long as it
all
was
makes
logical.
the dragon wasn't a tether, it was a real life dragon.
As long as it was a logical dragon, I'm okay with it.
You're yet to have me watch a movie that has logic in it.
That's the thing though, is you're so close-minded to fantasy logic.
Yes, fantasy
Fantasy's
logic.
not even my favorite genre.
It's adventure.
Adventure.
Fantasy and adventure go hand in hand. They're about the same exact thing.
Adventure, and where fantasy is a sub of adventure.
Right. Yeah, a sub, like a submarine as part of the adventure. You get it now.
What?
You get it. The submarine has a fantastic adventure.
Submarine?
Yeah, you get it. The sub, yeah.
Whatever.
You understand now. It's very simple.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Sucked.
so yeah. So for my rating, I'm going to give it 7.9.
I can understand why people thought it was a good movie though.
You can?
I can see it.
So for understanding that you could see why people liked it, what kind of rating would you get? So your biggest thing that you didn't like about it was the logic thing?
Listen, Luke, stick to one name or the other. James needed more dragons. Do you like Black Mirror, Jamie? Black Mirror. What was that? That was what's her name?
No, it's a TV show.
Oh, I haven't watched that. I haven't.
Yeah, I don't know if James would like that or not.
I might.
You might. It's pretty. It makes you think. It's kind of logical in a fantasy world.
Yeah, I get why people like this movie.
You do get it.
I do get it.
There was definitely big mixed thoughts.
What was the one review I read and I was like spot on.
You were like,
It was like, how did it read? It was like, movie had a lot of potential, but never set the hook.
Yeah, I could see that. I guess for
And for someone
an
like me
uneducated person.
that the logic that I use, the logic base that I use, little things like who feeds the rabbits really bothers me because they would have all died. Anytime, listen, if you stick predators with prey and they don't know how to take care of something, they will exhaust their food supply quick. So I was like, who's feeding the rabbits?
You could not get over this rabbit thing.
I can't. It really bothers me that someone had to take care of these rabbits and none of them people were capable.
Maybe there was grass down there.
Yeah, grass with no light.
It's a magic grass.
Right.
Magic.
All the light bulbs just magically got replaced somehow.
Yeah, maybe it was carrots. Carrots are growing underground. They probably don't need a crazy amount of light.
Light bulbs.
Who knows? They had grow lights down there.
No, I'm talking regular light bulbs.
What about a regular
If this
light
was
bulb?
supposed to be set in the 80s, they would have all been.
Who changes the light bulbs?
Yeah, nobody.
Oh!
Nobody changed it. And nobody found this secret place ever
The government knew
in the
about
fun
it.
house.
No one knows how.
Yeah, it's
You think way too deep.
totally-
into stuff.
totally not plausible that no one knew that was what was behind that one mirror.
If I thought this way, I don't think I'd ever find a movie I like.
I find tons of movies I like.
But you don't. So you can see illogical stuff in all movies, or no?
In lots of
Like,
movies.
what's a movie you like and it's not logical? Is there any movie out there?
I mean, I'd have to think about it. I can't think off the top of my head. I've seen a bazillion movies, so I can't really pull one out of my butt and say it wasn't logical and I liked it.
Well, this is part of the reason why we do movie reviews, because me and James both have complete different taste.
I know, and now I'm gonna make him sit through the worst fantasy movie I can find.
Yeah. What's your? Did you decide on a movie for us to watch?
I don't know yet. It's looking like Dark Crystal, maybe.
That's my life
Give me
mission
your
to find a
favorite
movie.
movie, and I'm gonna tear it apart.
That's my life mission, to find a movie Jameson likes. Jameson. I've never heard that one before.
My one boss used to call me Jameson because she was I think she was Japanese.
What you got, Jameson?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So did you decide on a movie for this week? Or are you still undecided?
I'm still undecided. I'm trying to look at my movies and see if I can see something that was illogical, yet I still liked it.
I know Dark Crystal is one of your favorites, isn't it?
It is one of my. It's more of a childhood movie favorite, but yeah, it is one of my favorites.
Well, it's your turn to pick.
Illogical.
So you can pick whatever your heart desires.
I know. I'm gonna pick something terrible for
You're
you.
gonna pick one of the worst. You're gonna pick one of your favorite fantasy. Are you just gonna pick a movie that's so fantasy world?
Yeah,
Like Dark Crystal sounds like as fantasy as you can get,
it is because it's Jim Henson, it's Muppets,
but it's really good.
no. Yeah, here. So give me your favorite movie, and you can tear it apart. I'm okay with you tearing it apart because we all have different likes and that's why I say for me that movie sucked.
Right. Well, he liked what you said. He gave 530 stars.
Did he really? Oh my gosh! What the heck? John Wick.
That's one of your favorite movies?
No, it's not one of my favorite movies.
Oh.
I'm saying it's not plausible. It is not plausible. It is not
I've
logical
never seen it.
that one man could be that good to take out that many hundreds of people.
Do you take out that many people?
He took out a lot of people.
It's not possible. A guy
No.
who has that good a skill could ever do it.
No.
I've never seen the movie. But
So
I
you take
figure-
that guy. So, okay, you take John Wick. He's top skill. He's a 10, right?
best ever.
Best ever. And you take 50 people that are a 7 and you put him up against him. He's not winning.
It's physically impossible.
No way.
Hmm.
No way. You tire out. There's going to be, if 5 people go to kill you with guns and you have one gun, you're not shooting all 5 people
So why do you like that?
because it's a great action movie.
Even though it's not plausible, you like.
Even though it's not plausible, it's still plausible in the superhero sense.
So okay. So when it's like an action movie or something,
It's
like
not-
most action movies.
I'm just saying that action movie.
Right.
I was just using that as an example because I can see it.
I'm sure there's a movie you like where they shoot a car, gas tank of a car or something, and it explodes.
Yeah, because it fits.
Mm.
It fits.
Hmm.
If they would have never showed the rabbits, I would have never had a problem with the rabbits.
That would have cut out the whole rabbit thing.
Right. And then I wouldn't have been thinking about how they ate. It's all they ate was rabbits. Which is and then someone even took it a step further because I did a lot of reading. Someone took it a step further, and rabbits don't have the right proteins for us to eat, so they would have had protein deficiencies, and they would have got sick, they'd all died from it, blah, 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 something weird.
Hmm.
So they didn't have enough, there's not enough fats in rabbits to something like that.
You're just so hung up on the rabbit.
No, I'm just saying that was a huge plot hole for me because they would have never been able to survive underground by themselves. There's so many things, like what did they know how to take showers? They're all dumb.
You want them to explain all this? Would you
I'm
have
saying-
liked to see that they
I'm
ate
saying-
a full balanced diet and
If-
that's how they survived?
If they left that part out where you didn't have to think about it, it would have been better. Just like if they would have said they were a different dimension. But listen,
Dimension.
what's wrong with a different dimension?
I don't know. It's like thinking so deep into it, and like you see the whole story as it is. And I don't think having rabbits or no rabbits changes everything. Where it's like
It's not just the rabbits, it's what the rabbits represented. How did they take care of themselves? That's what I'm saying. And it's not about who took care of the rabbits, but yes, it is who took care of the rabbits. How did they take care of themselves? So what you're saying is
you
all
have
those
a complete different way of looking at movies.
no, it's a completely different way of looking at that movie.
I know, but like you've done this with other movies too. Like you pick tiny little things. It's not little for you, but for most people, it's
Right.
quite little.
It
No
might be
one else
little, but
cares.
it's a logical point.
I guess so.
That's all I'm saying. For me, the movie sucked, but I understand. I still can understand why people liked it.
Well, let's see you show us a good movie this week.
Well, no, I'm going to show you the worst movie I
Oh,
can pick.
find a great movie that I'd like.
A great movie you'd like. We don't like the same movies, so
Right.
we have to sit through it.
Exactly.
See,
It'd
but
be a
I can
challenge.
totally understand why people think it's a good movie.
Right.
Can you?
I don't know.
Can you see why people like? Well, I have
Like
to-
what movie?
I'll have to go and find fantasy movies that I've seen and see which one got the best rating on your beloved IMDb.
IMDb, not Rotten Tomatoes.
No, I don't do Rotten Tomatoes. I don't even do IMDb. I told you I don't like what critics say.
Right.
Yeah, I like to watch the movie myself and say whether it sucked or not for me.
I never look at professional critics. I always look at user reviews. It'd be like you telling me
The first
a movie.
10 user reviews I watched on or read on Us said it sucked.
Oh, yeah?
The first 10, I was like, I agree.
Yeah, I got a 6.9 overall, so it kind of sucked that bad. All right, so James is going to pick a movie for next week. We'll see what it is.
Shut up, Luke. I understand movies just fine. You didn't hear what I just said? I understand why people like it.
He looks very deep into things. He's a real thinker when it comes to movies.
What do you say?
Mustard
Well, he
adventure
did
fantasy.
it for his dog, so that makes it possible.
John Wick.
Oh, gosh.
I've never seen John Wick. Everyone says it's a great movie.
I'm going to make a whole podcast just to talk about James movies. What is REC?
Like recommendations, I'm guessing.
Oh. I don't read
Luke-
abbreviations.
Luke, I mean, I know his taste is similar to mine.
Yeah, you
probably
guys
went-
watch those weird movies with
Very weird. That make you think.
rape and
That are-
incest and
We can't get enough of it.
weird.
We can't get enough of it.
I don't like those movies.
All right, real quick before we go off,
Yeah,
I think we
are
should
going
try-
to do the Viking thing.
we should try. Oh yeah, when's the Viking? Or is that the thing in Edinburgh?
Yeah. Oh, if
So-
it's next weekend, I can't.
Oh, that one already
I'm
happened.
racing.
Oh yes, okay, that's May. June, that one already happened. Shit. June 12th. No. I don't know what that is. June 12th and 14th.
Yeah, not that one. That one's already done.
not that one.
That one's already done.
Oh, yeah,
We're
shit.
on 22nd.
Oh yeah, we're on July. Okay, so we got the Great Blue Heron Music Festival, July 4th through 6th.
I can do that. What are we going to ask?
Oh shit, that's a ways away. I didn't know it was
July
Sherman.
6th? That's not that far.
No, I'm saying it's in Sherman, New York.
Oh, yeah. No, I ain't going to New York.
That's oh yeah, James can't go to New York. All right, Veterans All Wheel event. That's a Harley Davidson thing. You
We can
probably
go to
like
that.
those people.
I'm going to have to dress you different, though.
What do I got to wear? You want to dress me?
Jeans.
Let's do that. I'll dress you and you dress me.
I ain't wearing shorts and polo shirts.
You're wearing whatever I put you.
Yeah, no.
All right, so the biker thing could be kind of fun.
Yeah, you could wear boots and jeans. The shirts don't matter.
That's right. Greek Fest.
Greek Fest.
Oh wait, these are all the same. Slobber Fest. Oh, that's the Basset Hound Rescue.
No, thank you. There's going to be a lot of dogs like this.
Right. Okay, so the veteran thing or the
Yeah, we could go to that.
Harley thing, James being his setting there, that'd be good. And then Discover Prescott.
Where's the Viking thing?
Was there a Viking?
It's like Nordic Fest or something weird. It's like in 2 weeks.
Really? Did I say it last time or no?
Yeah, I think you did.
Did I? I don't remember.
Or you did in a truck or something sometime.
Yeah. Well, the Viking thing would be good too.
Yeah, no, I'd
So,
do the Viking thing.
I'll look
if
up-
it's Vikings, I think.
Right. I'll look up the Viking thing and we'll either do that or we'll do the Harley guys. And that'll be good. I will be out of place at both of them. So it should be a good time.
I think I'd be out of place. Well, I probably wouldn't with the beard.
I think they'd
the-
believe
at
that
the-
you're in the Vikings.
Viking.
You look like, I don't know.
with
If,
some horns.
yeah, you get the horns and like the guy who
Do you know Vikings didn't have horns on their helmets?
no,
That'd be dumb.
the guy who ran the Capitol wasn't dressed correctly.
No, that's a stereotype of Vikings.
Really? They didn't have
Can you
horns
imagine?
at all?
Can you imagine going into battle with horns on your head?
I think a lot of the shit they wear would be a pain in the ass. But
Can you imagine if I grabbed one of the horns on your head?
what did they wear the horns for? I mean,
they didn't.
why do people say they did?
I have no idea.
Is it someone you like charge at someone?
Yeah, no, I think it was because that looked cool in a movie.
All right. So yes, whatever week. I don't know if it's next week or whatever.
We're gonna look into the Viking thing.
Yeah, the Viking thing.
Maybe we'll go to the Harley thing.
I'd really, if there is a Viking thing, I'd really enjoy
It's too
that.
bad you don't have a bike. We could ride in.
Right. I have a bicycle. Might be made
Yeah.
fun of, right?
I'll hook it to my bike and I'll tow you in.
Ooh, would it be gay if I brought an electric bike?
Yeah.
If I parked it up and was like, yeah, I got the 400 watt.
Woo, woo.
I could put a card in it.
Vikings are real. Nordic people.
Yes. I don't think
They found the United States first.
No, Columbus. What about him?
No, he didn't even make it.
He didn't even make it?
He never made
Did
it.
he make it to did he make it right off the coast or did he even come close at all?
No, he made it to the whatever those islands are.
Like Caribbean or Cuba or
Something. The islands that are just off the coast. And then Amerigo Vespucci kept going.
What a piece of shit that guy was.
No. Him and names. No, listen, no nuts to butts.
Would we be made fun of if I rode on the back?
Yes.
What about if you had a sidecar and I showed up in that?
Sidecars are okay.
That would be all right.
Yeah, but I'm not putting a sidecar on. That's like
Could you put it on? Like,
$5,000-$6,000.
holy shit. Yeah, no sidecar.
Yeah, no. It
Sidecar
has a whole
always crack me
frame
up.
that mounts and
Oh, dang.
Yeah,
It's
no.
nothing that we could just find and rig and kinda
no.
put together.
And then I need practice because all of a sudden you don't lean on motorcycles anymore. You turn them.
Right. All right. So we're going to shoot for the Vikings, and the backup will be the tough guys.
Yeah, and then we will let you know on a movie Wednesday.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, wait.
I post.
I wonder if
Wednesday.
we could ask people if you picked a movie that other people might know. I guess a lot of people might not know the movies you picked, or maybe they would. If we could ask people at the thing, or I'll do a printout of all the movies we reviewed so far, and we'll ask people if they're good or bad.
I didn't give the movie a review. Did I get? I didn't give a number. I
No.
can see your 7.9.
You can see it,
I can see it.
but your feeling is
And
what?
then
Like a
anybody-
2.5?
Anybody that watches a movie that has some kind of logic in their brain is going to give this like a 5 or a 6.
Right, which accounts for about 15% of the population.
No, it's more than that, but whatever.
I think so. So yes, all right. So 5 or 6. That's not horrible. It's better
Give
than
me his Addy.
Huh? Don't forget to give me his Addy. Oh, Luke wants your address to send you your
address.
gift.
I'm sorry, I don't read abbreviations well.
Do you want him to send you a gift?
I don't.
It's not gonna. I promise you, it's not gonna be something like a bag of shit or something, or
Yeah, because he's not that far away.
you could send it to me. And I could give it to you.
I don't care if you give me the address.
All right, I'll find out, or I don't even care if he tells me what it is. But you might be getting a gift. Who knows what it could be? But yeah, so next week we'll have a movie, and is it next week going to be? Is that going to be an event?
Next week
Oh, wait,
is
no,
my event.
Oh yeah, next week's your event. Is it on Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday.
It was on Saturday. Okay, so we're still good for next week
Yes.
on here, unless I went with you and went live at your race.
You could show up. I'll be there. If it's not raining, I'll be there.
Right. Hopefully it doesn't
If it's
rain.
going to rain in the morning, I might still go because if it dries out, I'm racing.
Sweet. All right. It's not illegal or bad. Okay.
That's
Well,
subjective. The bad
Subjective.
part- the illegal part's probably not subjective, but the bad part's subjective.
Right. Well, he'll be sending you something.
Great. I am super excited.
James loves surprise gifts,
No.
just as much as he loves surprise parties.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about either.
Yeah, me neither. I don't like surprise parties. All right. We will talk to everyone next week. Thanks for watching. Go pass out in the heat.
Or
And,
stay inside in the air conditioning.
Stay inside. I know. I was so glad when I came over. and you had
Watch
the AC on.
a movie.
Yes, watch a movie. And we will talk to everyone next week.
Peace.